welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is part 6 now, and as you join us, we're inside Jabbu-Jabbu, so this is the third dungeon. It always sort of goes black screen for a second or two when I get off Wii menu. That's a bit weird, but yeah, we're going to talk to her again, and she starts moaning about leaving her behind, so fuck you, Ruto. And this time I'll do it right, which I didn't do at the end of episode 5, and I'll head back this way now. Let's get rid of these fuckers. So Deku nuts are the way to go, getting rid of these dudes. Now there's going to be a new enemy knocking about there, the sculptor up there as well. I think these guys are called Tykes or something. Now what you do is you kill them with the... Well, you could use the boomerang when we get to that, but use the slingshot for now. They'll take a couple of hits, but they're not too bad. See them there anyway, so I'll just try and get rid of them before I enter. So if I want it... Right now, so... Oh, whoa, I need to get up here. Shit. There we go. So attacking up, fires it one. So hopefully this one doesn't get too far away. He did a bit. I'll try and sort of get him manually. Ah, I thought you bastard. It's a good shot. This one. I think there's another knocking about somewhere. No, it seems like that was it. So yeah, just head over now. Oh no, there's one. So I can lock onto him, thankfully. Fading off. So I don't think I'm going to make that in time, but yeah, you knock this. I think you can throw it up there as is. So she's going to stay there. Take this off then, knock the little thing here, switch. Then you can get the skull to her, and I'm guessing it's going to be like health up here or something. So that makes 18 now. Definitely will get to 20 before I become adult. Now once you get this again, you can make it back up, and it's not actually too long to get Ruto back to the part I need to get. So hopefully they'll get up and through for this bubble bit to it. I don't know if you can throw her at that. Actually, kill it. Give it a try. Oh, fucking Navi stops it. So I got okay in the drop. Well, maybe not. I assumed when I threw her, she actually landed on switch or something, because this has opened up somehow. Maybe when I threw her, I actually did it, that overhand switch, because I didn't expect that. So let's kill us off the rock. There's going to be a platform that drops eventually. Where I'm not sure if we can jump with Ruto, so perhaps it's better just throwing her first, but I'll give it a try. Oh no, you can't jump, so yeah, it's right here, and this will take us back up to the other level. There's going to be some jellyfish up here, I think. Oh no, right. I think if you jump on a certain platform, maybe this one, it will drop, maybe. And I think that's later on the run then, this dungeon. So I needed a nice heart upgrade. So yeah, there's going to be a platform, just drop it down there, up here, that later on you can jump on. And evidently you've got to get up there first, so yeah, I don't think it was possible just yet anyway. Then basically there's a switch over there that you end up needing one of these blocks for, so if we head on through here, just trying to think of where you do actually go now, because I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure if you can head straight through here. Okay, it seems you do, so yeah, bring Ruto with you over here. Avoid that little jellyfish thing. And there's going to be some like little worms that come out here. What you want to do is head right. Then you need Ruto sometimes to drop her on one of these switches. Other times it will just be your combined weight will knock it. So yeah, Navi says that, and I'm not sure whether it will stay that way, so let's find out. Yeah, so you can actually take her in this room. Probably going to be the map or compass in here, I'm not too sure though. There's going to be a load of spikes, so let's take these out. These aren't really much problem, to be honest. They don't really home in, and you're like bats that you just sort of like float about. No, these don't. It's going to be a chest form, so it definitely isn't a boomerang. I think that's sort of a mini boss that you get that off or something. Oh, bullshit, thanks. It's a boomerang, lovely stuff. So I got this now, and yeah, you do need it to open up future rooms, but I assume there's going to be another room actually. Now what you do is, I'll just grab this quickly. There's going to be like loads of little glands that sort of hang down, and you're going to get rid of one of the main ones to get rid of the others that lie in front of the doors. Like there's one there, for instance, in front of that door. So now I can head over to the only other door that's accessible right now. It's going to be over this way. And I think this is one where you do have to actually leave Ruto on the switch. And she sort of bitches about it when you let her go. So just test that theory. And yeah, so let's drop her down on here again. And head on in. And now I'm going to actually use my boomerang to get rid of one of these mini boss gland things. Just what I mean now. Really easy this actually, you just lock on, head towards it, fire it. Let's see a bit closer. Right, really closer, because I'll just show you this actually. If you get too close to it, it will shrink back into the ceiling. Well, it'll attack you, but it will shrink back like that. So you're going to head down, wait till it comes down. Now this room's deceptively big actually, there, like that, head down, then you get it like that. I think 3 hits will take it out. It seems a magic number in total or something. Alright, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so 4 hits does it. Then yeah, this will be the map or the compass then. Presumably the map first, that makes sense. Then with this out the way, it'll open up one of them other rooms that were locked, and you carry on doing that, you kill 3 of them I think. Then it'll unlock the... see the boss actually, I don't think it is the boss just yet. But when you kill the final one, it'll get rid of the gland that heads towards the direction where the boss is. That I pointed out at the end of episode 5, so we'll talk to her now and like I said, she'll ballack you a bit. You're a man, act like one, take some responsibility. Shut up, bitch. She's like, does fuck all but man. So you head in straight here. Navi just basically says what I've just said. Yeah. So the red slimy thing is gone, let's head on in here. I think these are going to be a load of bubbles, yeah, so Deku not spam. I'll just show you actually, boomerang can't kill it. But, oh shit, your time didn't realise, so I'll need this salt. And this will just make it a good piece of piss, to be honest. So that's that done. Compass time, I think. And story's handy, compass. Just check I haven't missed any for now. You know, for instance, that room that I was going to head in later on, I think might have a skull to that, which of course won't appear on a compass. If it hasn't got a chest in, then I'm assuming it is a Skulltula, so I'll head there. It will give the boss room as well, so as you can see it's just down there. There's another room off to the side down there that I haven't headed to yet, so I don't really know what that is. On the first floor on the left. Right, whatever, I will head there eventually. For now though, we're going to carry on getting rid of these slimy things, so head down here, go left immediately. I think that one isn't available just yet. Yeah, so carry on down here, then I think it's the first left here. Yeah, definitely is, because there's that switch, and this is going to be the one that opens up that middle room. So same technique as earlier, just get close enough to it to use your boomerang. Yeah, I didn't even press it in properly then as well after that. Yeah, you just hold in the right, well, the button beside it too, in this case the right one, C stick, which is right analog on the control I'm using this stick, which releases it to fire. I do always like the boomerang. It'll stun a lot of enemies, and it'll kill most others in usually one hit, or 2 hits, something like that. There are some enemies that it's sort of useless on, but I'll get to that when I come to them. Straight away up here, and this whole section's done after this. So it's going to be the green one. There's actually jellyfish knocking about with these ones, so I suppose it makes it a bit more difficult. But you see in here, the boomerang kills the jellyfish in one. I'm not even sure when I bother with these. I'm trying to sort of target the other guy. It's not happening, so fuck it, let's get rid of all these. The good thing is about the boomerang, when you do Z target, no, it can probably kill us as is. But if you Z target, it will go in the distance you want it to, and you need it to. So when you hit it like that, the disadvantage is it will go back inside, so you have to sort of get close again to Z target, but then it'll hit you. It nearly got me then. I was a bit too agile. Like now, for instance, I'm struggling to get the Z target back on, so I think it is better just to use the Z target on these. Then even when it goes back in the roof, you keep the Z target. Then you just carry on as per, like that. One more. And he's fucked. So I think this is, I don't know what this is going to be actually. I don't think it gives you anything. I was going to say the boss key, but that's temples. It's not the same as dungeon, you just enter the boss room at its own. Yeah, I'd actually hesitate to call them mini bosses because I just thought of what the mini boss is, and it's like some weird little turtle. I didn't say it's I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I'll point it out when we get to it. It's a weird little squid dude. It's got tentacles and shit. Now, the one you want go down is I'm actually struggling with it. What is it? So I'm gonna fall down this floor. I think it was this one. Oh, for God's sake! Right, I was mistaken. I wanted to land on this one, so I was on next to it. So shit, I'm gonna have to head all the way back up with Ruto now. It's just so annoying. And it's my mistake actually. I should have. I mean, I suppose I can go in here. Maybe I can throw up there as well, just to make my way back to that point. I think I can a second, but yeah, so it's my fault. I should have, and I will do next time, just in case this happens again. I should have set Ferrari's wing, which is the port point, so I just forgot. So I'll do that again. Got these off the rocks. I think again, the boomerang will take these out more. And as I said, it will actually freeze this thing for a time. You can tell when it's getting back because it'll go gradually more red. Yeah, nothing on here too substantial except there's a fairy, I suppose. which will replenish your health. But mainly just rupees, which I don't really enjoy. So I'll take them out again. Hopefully Ruto is still on that little platform, because yeah, that'll make my job a lot easier. All I have to do is head straight up and drop down. I didn't see her, so I'm going to guess she's up here. But yeah, I'll set for always win just in case. I've got plenty of magic. As I said, I don't tend to use it a lot. I sort of prefer doing it the normal way. Like, she is there, so she did something right. Yeah, fuck it. Right, I definitely know which one it is now, so I don't even think I need for always win. She's gonna moan at me again now. I think she's actually justified that time. Let's dodge this motherfucker. I die. And I can get these couple of sculptures now. That will take us to the magic 20 to get the Stone of Agony. Feeling close enough to that target base, yeah, lovely stuff. And this is the example of, the ones that are too far out of reach before the boomerang. With the boomerang now, they are accessible. This is the mini boss, I think. So we're going to throw Zora on this platform, and Zora's sapphire is going to be right there. So she uses that, yeah, this guy's going to come down now. If the platform goes up for a bit, then she just disappears. So she finally found another stone, blah 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 blah. And yeah, this mini boss is can actually be quite hard, to be honest. I wish I had more Deku dots, because it's coming in really handy. But there's going to be a bit where he follows you around this circle. That when the platform comes back down, there's going to be spikes on the side of it. You fire your boomerang and stun him. When the best way to put it is arse is facing you, and if it stuns him, then you got to like slash out on him. So we got a couple of jump attacks on and stuff. So Ruto described it better. It is a bit. I don't know, it's not really an octopus per se, this thing, so yeah, describe that, I don't know what the fuck it is. Big octo, right, it's like from behind, like a rapier, but yeah, if you fire it now, it will freeze, but do fuck all, no, it's going to spin round. Now you fire it again, and just hope that you get the back bit. It's going to be like some green section. You bastard. Alright, I'm not getting the time. I need to be more sharp on it. Come on, big off, you stun bitch. Alright, let's just wait. Sort of head back around this side. It's going to follow me the way now. If you fire it, if you sort of fire it now, I think you can still reach it. Oh, maybe not. So you'd have to sort of be pretty close to it. I think if I follow around this way, ultimately I will catch it with it anyway. But you get too close, I'm sure it spins round. Like that now, just jump it. What's he doing? Jump attack? Fucking hell. I think I got it. I'm sort of kissing around. Link was fucking doing the wrong thing there. I want him to do. So I've almost caught him up now, let's get another hit. One more turn. Second. He does get a bit quicker after one at night, so I don't think I'm actually catching up on him at all. Ah, there it is. Is that it? No. So one more. Try and get him again when he's just spinning this direction. For a long time. So. What? It just like went through. Well, that'll do there. That's very well. Perhaps I got the jump attack now. One more jump attack, okay. Yeah, there he goes. So now this, I can get back on this platform and take it up on. I think this is the part where you jump on that little platform and take it down. Then that leads to the boss room. I think there was still one room that I just didn't head in. I know it is this bit, so yeah, I'm pretty much done now. Could do with a half piece of two, I suppose. The last boss isn't really difficult, but he can be if he sort of corners you. It's more stunning shit. Big Octo, Rock Octo dude, I'm just going to ignore him. In fact, I will kill him. Because, yeah, he's just going to mess up his head. Fucking stupid falling off that then. Okay, I don't trust that for one better. I'll cut this one first. This is going to come back on. It's good trust enough that, and I think because that would have definitely reanimated when it came back. So no, I was quite close. I think that was coming back to it, but we are heading towards it now. There's still a couple more rooms, I think, before the boss. But here's the bit. If you jump on this, it'll fall down, and yeah, use these little boxes. And it's going to be another little room before the boss. Yeah, suck these out afterwards, gain a bit of health, if possible. So apparently this is a substitute for Ruto's weight, which I'm not really having. But, I don't know, Link can carry them both, I suppose. But Link's just okay. So that's it. And there's going to be like some big sort of one of them way now we put them slimy things in, but there's also a sculpture in this room, I think. So I'm pretty confident I've got all of them inside Jabbu-Jabbu, and of course there's going to be another one knocking about outside Jabbu-Jabbu that we'll come back for. So we'll be closer to 30 than we will 20, I think, when we do make adult. The quicker way of killing it after this. Don't even need boomerang this time. So next one, you're gonna sort of throw the boomerang around an obstacle, but it's quite easy because it does let you Z target. I think if you get close enough like that, fire. And this frees the boss room, which is just over there. And as you'd expect, boomerang is key in here, so I think I probably am still best using my Deku shield actually, because you just duck when you use your Hylian one, and I'd like to sort of move around when I'm using the other one. I don't think anything else in here really is going to be that useful. I suppose Din's Fire might be. Never really tried it. It could be my ace up the sleeve. So this, I think it's called bioelectric anemia or something. So yeah, I'm not surprised Jabbu-Jabbu's been out with this thing. So yeah, this is quite bioelectric anemone baronade. So you've got to get rid of its little jellyfish surroundings there. Right, first things first, I suppose. You've got to cut these. just work your way around. Pretty easy this bit, you don't really take too much damage. By the time it fires at you, you've already moved. Now is the hard bit. So it doesn't actually move just yet, but get rid of these. Sort of work your way inside. What is it doing? I'm targeting on the wrong thing here. Okay, so if you just go straight in, it's fine, it's fine. Come back out. And yeah, it's sort of just gets sort of them back anyway. So that's why I just thought, well, it was stationary, get it as soon as. Now is the bit where I do want to get rid of its bros and sort of spinning up. So you just wait till the gump on the top strip again. While you're passing, of course, pick up any health you can. So if that happens, actually, you can get lucky. And I sort of made it through its defences then. Yeah, it's going to carry on, but of course we've only 2 of them now, so it's a lot easier to hit it. Get rid of its other dudes. Then it'll be defenceless now until I get it again. So this bit's just sitting there. Just jump this off as always. Then just avoid it now though, it's going to come back again. This is the final section of the box. It really will be like spinning the so come on a bit then, it took me I like to go in the same circle. As far as we can go now, anti-clockwise, we're in clockwise then. Again. Spawn jump. Try doing this fire a second to see if there's a bit of a jellyfish. You go get them back in a second, right? Maybe not. Didn't realise it was this easy to find. Well, that's it. It's fucked up now. So, took him out. Easy enough again. So as ever, you get a heart piece for this, which is lovely. So yeah, just make sure you don't forget this. We're up to, what's that, 8 now? And Zora's going to chat, Zora, what? Ruto's going to chat to you. So she starts saying that all of a sudden she likes Link, because he was like brave. Well, no, she bitches for a second, of course, as no. And when she presents a stone, I think she says something like, oh, this is her engagement ring. And she shits up Link straight away, like, being so close. He falls off this log, I think. So yeah, even like earlier, now I'm gonna said after this, Navi's gonna pester me like every fucking 20 meters, by the way, saying, "Oh, why don't you go back to see Zelda?" So yeah, hence you're gonna go back to the bridge. But I'm gonna do a few other things. I want that spiritual stone, bitch. So yeah, ask her for this, and yeah, she starts saying like, "Oh, your mother should said this, give it to the husband, and what have you." So she actually calls her on it when you're 7 years down the line. She's like, "Oh, where have you been?" He's like, "Fucked off." And he's like, "Yeah, I've been in another realm. There's not much you could do." So she's like, "I'm not having that." Then the War Temple is largely the same, actually. You just sort of rescue Ruto from the water temple monster on that occasion, it's actually probably easier than the last boss was, even. Now, with that, we have completed the set, thankfully, and the main thing I think was actually just getting the boomerang, because now I can get the rest of what I can recall of the side missions stuff, the collectibles and what have you, before I become adult. So yeah, this is probably the nicest of all. I'm actually looking at it. It looks a bit like a Triforce. So there we go, Navi's on it straight away. I don't think there's... Oh no, so it does send you back to Zora's Fountain. I don't think it would. So I don't have to piss about going out, just head straight away and get this skull to them. Alright, it does seem like it was at night though, so... Song of Fire, spawn. Song of Fire, what? Song of the Sun. So this is gonna just reset where I entered the part, and because I actually walked back here, hopefully it won't send me back to the lake. Ah, I love it. I'm not sure, I think Jabbu-Jabbu's actually gone now as well, when you go back there. It's certainly not there when you're an adult, because there's actually a new like mini dungeon in here called the Ice Cavern. Right, so that's 22 I believe now. No, I was just trying to think of the nearest one to me. I don't really fully explore the fountain. I suppose there might be one somewhere else, so it's worth just knocking about. So it's alright, Jabbu-Jabbu is there, and he just let you back in, that's just in case you've missed something. So of course, I don't know why I assumed he wasn't there. It was silly. Every dungeon's you can re-enter and stuff, so I don't know if I can get by him around here or not. Yeah. So this is normally where the Ice Cavern is, over here. You can't actually make it. You have to get there via platforms. So I can't make it in there now. And that thing over there, I think I've already been to. So yeah, for now I think I'm done with Zora's Fountain. I'm going to head back to the Deku Tree first, I think. Then, you know, this is the only of the 3 dungeons, so to speak, that I don't have to re-enter. Because I do have to go back to Goron's cavern, Dodongo's cavern as well, so make my way over there. London Ranch as well. I've not been to the Gerudo place yet. You can't actually access the proper Gerudo site, but you can get to a little part of the map. Just talk to Ruto actually, see what she says. Nothing. I want to talk to the king as well, actually, because I did that sort of fire mini game earlier with Din's Fire and got fuck all over the wall, so maybe he'll give me it now. No, he just says he appreciates it, so I think I deserve a bit more. Jump attacks, probably a quick way to get down here actually. So take the little shortcut, which is, yeah, there's the reason I really love this. It's so quick. Too close. You do naturally go forward a bit when you die. Alright, I'm a dumbass. Alright, so I've gone the wrong one. It's Lake Hylia. So what, it's worth an exploration of Lake Hylia as well, because I haven't really been around here properly. So all I really did was the fishing in the game. This thing up here, actually I'm really glad it had come back. It's got a beam plant, and this one definitely is a heart drop. So it's it's just further example of why I do need to do all this shit. Just because it saves me having to come back when I'm an adult. You know, I'd like to stay as an adult as long as possible because it just always takes time getting back to the store of time and going to and fro and stuff. Kabori's over there anyway. Let's see what he's up to. I hear a scuttling. There's got to be a sculptor around here though, so that's really encouraging. Hopefully... Oh. I say hopefully I can fight this current. It's a bit too strong there, but... it's not daytime, so I think I missed out on a sculptor, I think, so I'm gonna have to do this again. Unfortunately. Definitely still here though. Where the hell is he? Sort of like hot and cold now, I'm just going to go in a generic direction of it. In fact, it's a couple of seconds behind and the sound doesn't help, but yeah, it stopped when I went over there. What the fuck? I hear nothing now. No, it's back now. Oh, there we go. So, this is one I've definitely in prior walkthroughs missed, I think. It really does not ring a bell, so... It's always encouraging, stuff like this. I think the most I've ever gotten since school, so it's probably all 55 mark, so... yeah, we're on course to beat that. It's cool. It's a question of whether we'll get 100, I mean, they are always there, it's... Like I said, I don't think there's ever a point in the game where you get to it and you're like, you had to have done something by that point, or you just can't get it from now on if you haven't done it. Is he reprimanding me there? It seems like he is. What are you doing here, Joe? You're playing it. So he's going to shout about the water town, which I think I mentioned. The Zoras sort of get their power from it or something. He talks about the link to the royal family. They have that in prior games. I haven't played too much of this series actually. Oh, he's offering me a lift there. Right, fuck off. I do not want him. I'm going to wait till he goes, because I do not want to take this lift. So he's going to head to the castle. So I think that's why he's there, actually, sort of just get you there quicker. But I digress anyway, yeah. Prior games, certainly the second Zelda, which I never actually played, but I know this. I think the towns are named after people who become big characters on this game. Like, there's a town called Ruto, I think. I have the right shield out there, so I don't know what I'm trying to change. But these are going to flog me something. No, I do not want that. Oh no, fuck. Right, it does that. I tried to press B and to playing Pokemon like that. Tries to sort of cancel it, but it just accepts whatever your case is hanging over. No, I do not want that. Yeah, I'm not Zelda 2 anyway, I think. Just trying to sort of rack my brains. I think another example's Nibiru, who's another sage in this game. I think there's a city called that, or a town. You know, there's probably a Saria one as well. So they all mean something, they all sort of recur, they all major characters in the series. So, you know, for instance, Ruto's more of a main character in this game than Thingy, the actual King Zora. annoyed it's daytime again, because I'd like to check this at night. Sculptures tend to be more present at night, but this thing later on will come back as an adult. Actually, you get the fire arrows from here. So, still gonna avoid his lift, I think. Just gonna swim over, take the shortcut to back to Zora's domain. Then sort of have to exit that point to get back to the Deku place. In fact, actually, I might just travel there because I'm really close to the sort of the desert part now, the Gerudo place. So that is the only real place in Hyrule I haven't properly explored yet as a child. So there's bound to be something interesting around there, whether it be a sculpture or a heart piece possible. It's another question as to whether it's actually available when you're a child, but yeah, if I've covered it, then I'll feel a bit more comfortable sort of going back there as an adult, thinking that yeah, I've sort of got everything that I can already, sort of done half of it. So I think I'll just pop in around here, and there's definitely a secret in here, which the Stone of Agony normally rumbles are. But I know it anyway, so I'm going to use that. Right in the centre of here, you place a bomb, and there's going to be a hole a bit. There's one being left as well. I'm just trying to think if there's any there. There might well be one in this Gerudo place, so if it falls quite nicely, if that's the case. You know, I've got rid of all the ones that I could afford. I could always go back and buy some more, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Now, yeah, drop one about here. And this should reveal a secret. Okay, maybe not. Try it. Yeah, there we go. It's supposed to be something good. It's just one of these guys. It doesn't look like it's going to be good. Unless this is an upgrade. And this is most likely to be an upgrade compared to the last one I went in. Oh, get in. That's lovely. So yeah, he sells you a piece of half for 10. That's a bargain and half that. So it's just a quarter piece, but that's still brilliant. And I think that's it, you know, I don't think he's going to tell you. Well, he gives you free back anyway. So yeah, that's definitely worth knowing that secret, I'd say. And if you look on the map, I don't think it ever actually highlights it, because yeah, because you don't really need to go there as a kid, but just off here, if you carry on this way, it's going to be the Gerudo place. These flying houses that come up attack you, so just avoid them. I mean, you can kill them by hitting the base of them, but I don't really bother with these. I can hear it right on the tail there, so let's go. Tree over there, tree usually means something on the game, so I'm going to drop a bomb, just see if there's anything there. Roll into it. Hopefully we can get there before it comes night, because then I won't have to do this all the time and checking it night and day. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I don't mind time, so I don't really do anything. Do we not place a bomb then? It's worth checking. It's my way to do things in Zelda, you just sort of experiment, I think. If you have an inkling that something might be behind a secret, then just try all means of doing it, and they're probably the best means. Place a bomb there, or just like, sometimes you play a song, of course. It doesn't really apply on that occasion with the tree, but yeah, just shit like that. It normally does reveal something. So as I said, it does not let you pass this bit. the bridge is actually cut when you're adult. You know, now I think of it, I'm not sure I've ever come here as a child at all. Because that is actually, that woman in white then, that is Nibiru, who is one of the sages. So she is a big character, and you end up meeting her again as a kid and adult. Really glad I came across these, by the way, because I can just get a bug available for the beam that I think is up there. Oh, lovely. So, another reason I'm glad I came. Let's get him out of the way. What the fuck? Oh, that explains it. There it is. Can't escape me. I have power over night and day. It's probably the most random power to give away, but it is actually one of the most effective, I think. Like if ever you're in trouble by an enemy, you just do that sometimes. It's just like resets you back and gives you time to like gather your bearings a bit more. Now this dude I can use to sort of float down to areas. I think there's some down here. That down there. There's a box down there that actually has a half piece. I'm not even sure you can make it. I mean, I think that has a half piece, the box, but I just want to check over this side as well. So, the other is not there. That is Zora's palace. It is Zora's fountain bit, by the way, but it does lead to Lake Hylia down this way if you do fall in, so it's costly if you do fall in, which is why I want to sort of get this right this time if it is possible. I'll put it down, just talk to Nibiru first, but she's not going to let you in. It's actually all women only, this. Ganondorf's the king of these people, but he's the only man born for like ages. And you know what, I'm not even sure that is Nibiru. Yeah, she looks similar to that, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, so that's just like some random Gerudo girl. But yeah, the Gerudo bit, you come back, and it's usually the in terms of the medallions on the little map thing on here, they sort of imply that it's, sorry, it's the songs, the order of the songs you get, like that'll be the grass, the fire, the water, then the spirit song will be there, then the shadow song there, then the song of light will be there. That one that I couldn't remember earlier is going to be the song of time, and that one's just the rain song. So the order of these are the order that you do the temples in, the first three, then it puts the spirit before the shadow. Well, that's bullshit. I always do the shadow before the spirit. Because to get to the spirit temple, you've actually got to use an item that you get in this shadow temple. So yeah, I always do that last, and this whole Gerudo section coming up past there is actually really tough. And yeah, because there's no women involved, you've got to just avoid them. Quite like the guards at Hyrule. And oh, what the fuck? Sorry, chicken man. Fucking hell. I did not mean that. Oh shit. It's probably just like sacrificed him. So there's a bit down there as well. I don't really know what that is. I'm gonna have to do this and re-enter because I killed the chicken. But yeah, anyway, sort of digress me the story where I was fucking chucking it on. But yeah, sort of the Gerudo part is just a fucking nightmare to be honest. I really don't look forward to that stuff. But the hardest temple is still probably the shadow one. People say the water temple's the hardest. It's not at all. I don't think it's difficult in the slightest, to be honest. It's just the longest and the most annoying. So you know, that temple alone, it won't surprise me if that takes like an hour. So I've got another half piece here. So how many we had then? I think it's 2, yeah. So all I can do now actually is just dive. I'm going to end up in Lake Hylia no matter what. And this actually suits me nicely, because if I do, you know, I wanted to go back to Zora's domain anyway, so I can get back to Kokiri Forest. Go back inside the Deku Tree, and then with my bombs, I can get that last sculptor inside there. So no beans in there, which is a plus I suppose. If I do come across a section where there is one, then I still have one sort of in reserve, but must admit it doesn't ring a bell. I can't think of anywhere else. I also didn't actually go inside here as a kid yet, so I'll pop in, but this is where you get the golden scale when you're an adult. This guy does sort of like a mini game or something. Oh, what's he saying? Oh, I know where this is here. When I was in, what episode was it? I think it was episode 3, or possibly 4. I mentioned in Goron City about the mini game of sort of the big Goron and getting his sword fixed. It's like a trading game, like it's one of them, I need something, so you go to this person and they say I need something. Yeah, just the chain, you carry on, so this guy's part of it. Perhaps you've met that old lady from Boba Chop, she's like a student of mine, so that's the woman from Kakariko Village, I think, who has the house nearest the windmill. Yeah, the game links together a bit, bits and pieces like that, but the Lakeside Laboratory, the majority of that side quest is just focused on speed and stuff, so I think you pretty much have to have a pony with you, because you can't use any of the warp songs that you get when you're an adult, so yeah, all of a sudden it does make that difficult. I think as well, I've just noticed the time, I might cut this episode in a second, so next episode will just be like wrapping up shit like this. Certain Abby says, but she says about the Hyrule Castle thing. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Stuff I'm getting as a kid. Then definitely during next episode we will go to a big cutscene after getting the Ocarina of Time itself, and then we'll travel 7 years. And yeah, might as well cut that there on that note. So join us next episode if you can, and we'll carry on with this walkthrough.